Welcome back to Droffats TV. Unbeaten Giants set the clash in Riyadh. We got Pacheco versus Sheeraz. We have huge news potentially setting up one of the most significant fights in the super middleweight division for early 2026. The prestigious Riyadh season is targeting an absolute clash between two undefeated, towering 168-pound contenders, Diego Pacheco versus Hamzah Sheeraz. The target date is February. Of course, Pacheco 25-0, 18 KOs. The 24-year-old 6'4" Pacheco is coming off a very quick turnaround, having just secured a hard-fought unanimous decision win over the previously unbeaten Kevin Lee Sanjo in Stockton, California. If you saw the fight, Pacheco did get dropped. I mean, that was a close fight, man. You know, one of the judges had it 117, 111 in favor of Pacheco. So this fight probably was already made on paper. They were just hoping, Pacheco would take care of business. So likely this fight was already made. That's why the judges gave him that home cooking. But this fight proved to be, it kind of showed his grit again as he overcame a knockdown in the 8th round to win on the scorecards. Pacheco, he is legit, man. He's ranked number 5 by the ring, number 3 by the WBO. His opponent, Hamzah Sheeraz, 22-0 with the one draw against Carlos Adames, 18 KOs. Across the ring, he's 26 years old, 6'3", powerhouse. Hamzah, he's riding that incredible momentum after making a massive statement in his 168-pound debut back in July. He beat up and broke down Edgar Berlanga, the Puerto Rican assassin, dropping him 3 times en route to a 5th round stoppage victory. He is equally elite in the rankings, sitting at number 8 by the ring and number 2 by both the WBC and WBO rankings. The title implications, crucially, because both fighters are so highly ranked across all 4 sanctioning bodies. This is a fight that could have, major world title implications on the line. However, there's a big twist. The WBC has already ordered Sheeraz to fight fellow undefeated contender Christian Mbili for the vacant WBC super middleweight titles. This means if the Pacheco fight happens, it either gets an interim title or perhaps they battle for the vacant belt depending on negotiations. Either way, this is a must-see clash between, two unbeaten contenders. It's an incredible matchup of two giant super middleweights, both with serious power. Pacheco, he showed heart in that fight against Lele Sajo, taking a knockdown and still winning, proving he can overcome adversity. However, Sheeraz's destruction of Berlanga in his debut at 168 was arguably the most significant statement made by either fighter in their early careers. Sheeraz, he has that one-punch power and seems to carry it better at the new weight class. It's very early, however. The way I see this fight, I see this fight starting as a close, tactical boxing match where Pacheco uses his slight height and reach advantage to, bank early rounds. But Sheeraz's pressure, along with his high volume and punishing power, will eventually, wear down Pacheco in the second half of the fight. Given the firepower of both guys, this could be, possibly a fight of the year candidate. But I lean towards Hamzah Sheeraz stopping Diego Pacheco in the late rounds. This is just how I see the boxing world. So leave your comments below, smash that like button, and subscribe to Droffats TV.